Hi. It's November 2nd. I am demotivated. Mostly because I'm having... Why am I swollen? I'm having people from this plane tell me how things are in this plane, and me, I don't fit within the dimensions. Basically, they're saying be realistic, right? Now, as a miracle worker, I don't know how... Because I work in the realm of the impossible. I make things happen, even when it seems like you can't make it happen, right? But yeah, they're telling me, like, you have a hole this big, and you want to fill it in with a bucket of concrete. And I'm like, it's not the point. The point is to continue to gather concrete to fill the hole. And yeah, it's always, like, demotivating. This is why I don't tell anybody about it. I tried my best to conceal it, but unfortunately the strategy that I normally use to conceal my activities doesn't work with smart people, because suddenly they see, hold on, there are incongruencies in the argument, and then they start asking the right questions, and then things start making even less sense, and then they're like, you know? But, let's read today's log, right? Up means left, and down means fuckways. Because of my standing, I am primed to make every word I say meaningless. I speak parallel English, which, unsurprisingly, runs perpendicular to itself. I am a walking contradiction. Hear no word, say no thing. Just watch and see, I suppose. Explaining that I'm making a skirmish to pay $10K in debt in a month when I make $4K monthly average. But these people aren't stupid. They ask the right questions and pry when something doesn't make sense. I'd rather not speak and just show them. And then here's where it gets real. I am hereby bound to this declaration that the 10K shall be cemented and burnished by 11:30. With Florence as my witness, so help me God. And he doesn't believe I can. Can't blame him. I deal with impossible odds and insurmountable obstacles. I deal in the realm of miracles. With that said, the current structuring is as follows. Now let me try to translate my mind code. So Monday through Wednesday, wake up and drive 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, of course, I go to college, so attend school, and that's 12 and 5:30. It's about an hour, respectively. And so then, in between those two classes, I have the option to either drive or I get a workout in. It has to be one of the two. I have to work out because I'm starting to feel it. But yeah, Thursday and Friday. Thursdays and Fridays are, party weekdays. And so then it's drive from 12 to 12 because I make shit. You hear that? I make bank on weekends. This is tips, by the way. So that's 12 to 12, Thursday and Friday, except for Friday, which is stop at 10 o'clock because I have work the following day. Of course, I can get here and I can get away with sleeping for the first 2 hours of my shift, but we'll see how I work that out. Saturday and Sunday, 6 to 6 p.m. is security. and then maybe after my shifts I drive for 2 to 3 hours. Then evenings I should find myself free to work on Hikari IC, given that most of it is brain work. I can run the work parallel to driving and manifest the results upon my return to the TARDIS. Log ends with I am tired. And I am tired. It's not that I'm tired, I'm demotivated. I run off spite, which is not healthy. When you run on spite, you tend to burn yourself out a lot. Especially when you're spiting the odds bestowed upon you by the universe. It's like the universe sent me its own messenger, like, you can't do this. And then of course I come in and I'm like, the fuck I can't. But it's whatever. It depends. I'm thinking in the realm of Kratom. Yes, we're back to that. The reason why Kratom is so important in my life, like I said, it removes the pain, it removes the gravity, it makes me feel greased and fluid. After all, I call this a machine. You could call Kratom the lube necessary so that I can move without hiccups or flinches. Because otherwise existing sucks. Everything hurts. And I'm constantly bored, constantly irritable. And it just takes that edge off. And ironically, by taking that edge off, it sharpens my own personal edge by giving me the clear mind space necessary to get this absolutely bonkers amount of shit done. And don't get me wrong, like, what I'm doing is fun. It's like a video game. You know, Uber is like Need for Speed. And the business, it's like one of those idle tycoon games. But I don't know, there's something wrong up here. I just can't feel good. I just want to feel alright again. If I have to drink Kratom every day for the rest of my life, so be it. But I just won't. I will not go back to the miserable life that I used to live. You know, being a wage slave for $16 an hour. Now, some of you might say $16. That's like way more than what I make. It's not enough. You can't live a good life on $16 an hour. It's barely livable. When rent is approaching, on average, $1,200 for a decent complex with decent people and decent service, decent management, just for a decent apartment. It's like 15. It's in the realm of 15. And yeah, $16 is just not enough. But when the world you live in is not suitable to your needs, what do? You build a world that is tailored to your needs. That's what Hikari IC is. Hikari IC is not just a business idea. It's not just an industrial collective. It is a world. It's a vision. My vision, specifically. And within that vision, I'll find my happiness someday, somehow. Just not today. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. If I just keep telling myself it'll be fine, it'll be fine. It's not over until you quit, or you're imprisoned, or dead, which I can't die. The odds, the universe itself won't allow it, because my death results in the ceasing of existence. The universe likes to persist. While it persists, it will keep me alive. Somehow. Yeah, no, I'm tired. I'm tired, I'm restless. I definitely don't feel my age. Or at least how I'm told how you're supposed to feel at my age. I don't feel that way. I wrote a poem about that once. But, yeah. But no, it'll fix itself. 25 milligrams of quetiapine and a solid nap, and I'll be back on the road. The thing is that my bosses are here and I can't take that nap right now, which really fucking sucks. I'm also not allowed to be anywhere near them because I was told that if the bosses saw me just standing around not doing anything, they're not going to be happy. But I work security. It's inherent. I just sit here and I watch. I don't fucking get these people. But it's whatever. I need a drink. I don't need a drink because drinks don't do anything to me anymore. Some kratom. Dude, I'm tired. I don't know. I appreciate their concern, the realists' concern that I may not be able to fulfill this J16. And they're not wrong. It sounds absolutely insane. But like I said, I work in the realm. I deal in miracles. And there's just another miracle I'm gonna have to pull out for the pursuit of a better sunrise. And I mean, when I tell everybody else about what I'm doing, that's why. I forgot I'm a champion for the average man. Because when I tell everybody else about what I'm doing, they're like, oh yeah, that sounds great. Of course, it's the auditing type that is telling me that sounds pretty damn near impossible. And I'm saying that because it's not. Nothing's impossible. I can make anything happen. Just watch. No, but yeah, Hikari IC. First of all, I have to salvage its reputation. I have this. I don't want to finish this job. It's not really worth it. It's $30 for 4 shirts. I didn't have to buy the shirts. I just had to cut out the vinyl and weed it. Problem is that my arm hurts. I fell off my skateboard. Yes, I know that's my fault. But no, it's not worth it. What I need to do is I need to pay off all my debt so that I can buy the DTG printer and install it in the TARDIS, because that will just allow me to print directly onto a shirt. It's literally a shirt printer. That way I don't have to deal with this bullshit. Like, vinyl is cool and all, but it's distressing. Yeah, I'll get that done once that's out of the way. Dude wants me to drive all the way out to Selma. That's across the city. It's like right near where I am, and where I am is near, it's on the other side of the city. I live on the west side. This is on like the northeast side. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be raining all week. I figure that's because I did something right. Kratom. Like a drop of it, maybe it'll help. I don't know. Let's see. It's like 10 milligrams of metragynine. It does help. What the fuck? That means I don't have to drink a full bottle. See how tall this bottle is? Normally I drink the whole fucking thing. I can split it into thirds. Make each dose $6 instead of shelling out $18 every week. Every day. It's not, as long as there's income, it's not that hard. It's just that I'm trying so hard to pay these fucking debts that it does become a burden. $18 a day. Of course, what's $18 a day when you make... At least that's how I see it. Like with this card, paying for the repairs, I was also using the card to fund other small shit. Because compared to the sum that I was going to put on the card, it was really minuscule. And I got stupid and I fell for an OnlyFans scam. Live and learn. Live and learn. But I'm still dealing with the problem that I don't have friends. Which is really fucking weird because I get along with everybody. Everyone that I meet. Well, with the exception of a couple of stupid people. I can do that in a bit. With the exception of a couple of stupid people. Motherfucker.